It is 5:50 in the morning. I'm on this Wednesday morning, May 4th, 2022. Direct broad newsroom in Norton. This is the Bader Channel morning news for this Wednesday morning, May 4th, 2022. Good morning to all this lovely Wednesday morning, May 4th, 2022. It is 48 degrees in North Massachusetts at 5:50 a.m. Here are the headlines at 5:50 a.m. on this beautiful Wednesday morning, May 4th, 2022. Kamala Harris speaks out on Roe vs. Wade and an abortion rights group event. Trump-backed J.D. Vance will win Ohio GOP Senate primary, CNN projects. Red Bull evacuates the scrap horrors at dramatic rescue. EU proposal gradual ban on Russian oil and 6 round of sanctions against Moscow. Ex-Trump aide Max Miller wins House race in Ohio. Escape inmate, jail official had special relationship. Missouri completes execution of Carmen Deck. 3 suspects charged with murder in California gunfight that left 6 dead. I-team discovers second barrel at Lake Mead near site of murder victim's remains. Pro-life Spider-Man explains how he free climbed the San Francisco Salesforce Tower. North Korea launches ballistic missile, Japan and South Korea said. The closeted bears aid to the Ukraine depletes U.S. weapon supply. Zelensky says committees are supporting Russia's war machine if they stay there. Maddie in the morning retires from Kiss 108 after 41 years. EU proposes complete ban on Western Northern in the 6th sanctions package. Australia sanctions 110 Russians over Ukraine war. Authorities in California charged 3 people accused of being gang members of a murder connected to a mass shooting that erupted early last month in Sacramento that left 6 people dead and 12 others wounded. Maine passed the first PFAS power assault ban taken stand against forever chemicals. In Attleboro area, general alarm over Supreme Court drafted Roe. Norton police remembers fallen officers included Detective Stephen DeFoster who died of COVID-19. 3 major emergency calls in Plainville came within 13 minutes. In Norfolk, Eric Diamond won a rare race between writing candidates for a planning board seat in Tuesday's annual town election. Some support by Attleboro area lawmakers for a public land protection bill. Attleboro Meals program moving back indoors at La Sled Shrine for sit-down dining. Nine ponies rescued from Berkeley Horse Farm. 4 others animals found dead. They know they are cared for as Raynham Church builds bed kids. Special braid prosthetic helps Somerset Berkeley's Corey Tickle on court. Quincy residents protest the devastated draft opinion on abortion rights. Looking at stocks that are up 67.29, 33, 128.79, and S&P 500 up 20.10 at 41.75.48, and NASDAQ up 27.74, 12, 563.76. 48 degrees at 5:53. New market rally awaits Fed decision. AMD lithium plate Livivit jump late. First U.S. Apple Store. Unit election set for June 2nd and lab. Elon Musk says some Twitter users may be charged to use the platform. Bitcoin traders take some profits ahead of Fed meeting, expect higher volatility. Newer, fitter descendants of Omicron. Variants begin to drive their own coronavirus waves. Mystery liver disease kills 3 more children after significant increase in cases. COVID worsens asthma in children boosted after infection not as beneficial as Omicron. Merklab CEO touts successful helicopter catch records say key to a reasonable goal. And now sports time at 5:54. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum Power with Boston Celtics performance for Game 2 win over Milwaukee Bucks. And Jamal Murray 47 points to help the Memphis Grizzlies tie the series with the Warriors at one game apiece with a 106-101 victory. In NHL scores, the Atlanta Falcons deflector gives Pittsburgh Penguins a thrilling 4-3 winning triple overtime of New York Rangers in game number 1 of their Eastern Conference first round. And Washington Capitals over Florida Panthers 4-2. Colorado Avalanche over the Nashville Predators 7-2. And the Calgary Flames over the Dallas Stars 1-0. Maine Julie Baseball scores. Mets 5, Atlanta 4. Arizona 5, Miami Marlins 4, Texas Rangers 6, Phillies 4, Mets 3, Atlanta 0. Minnesota 7, Baltimore Orioles 2. Yankees 9, Toronto 1. Red Sox plate the LA Angels 4-0. Chicago White Sox 3, Cubs 1. Milwaukee 6, Cincinnati 3. Seattle, Houston 4, Seattle Mariners 0. Kansas City 7, San Jose Cardinals 1. Washington 10, Colorado 2. Tampa Bay Rays 7. Tampa Bay Rays 10. Oakland A's 7. And LA Dodgers 3. San Francisco Giants 1. Tonight, the Boston Bruins will look to tie the series at one game apiece against the Carolina Hurricanes tonight at 7 o'clock down in Raleigh, North Carolina. And the Boston Red Sox taking on the LA Angels. And on the docket for the Norton Lancers boys, on the docket for the Norton Lancers sports today, the Norton Lancers junior boys varsity lacrosse will be up in Halston taking on Halston Panthers. And the Norton Lancers girls tennis will be taking on Halston up in Halston. And the Norton Lancers baseball and softball varsity teams will be hosting Halston at non-high and Norton Lancers girls lacrosse will be taking on Halston at 4:15 p.m. And the Norton Lancers boys tennis will take on Halston at 4:15 p.m. at non-high. The Norton Lancers boys volleyball will be up in Norwood taking on the Norwood Mustangs at 4. Peter Childress, 5:56. If you're leaving for work, make sure you have your keys and your badge and your lunch. And let's take a look at the traffic and transit check at 5:56. Baby! On the MBTA subway, commuter rail, and ferries, they are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at highways and byways in New England. 95 northbound side, the Little Road, Route 129 in the Canton area. Savvy Expressway, northbound side, slow from the Adams Street exit up in Quincy all the way up in the Mass Ave exit in downtown Boston. Savvy Expressway, northbound side, the Little Road, the South Station Tunnel. On 93 southbound side, Mass Pike, westbound side, the Little Road, South Boston Street. Soldiers Field Water to the eastbound side. Westbound side, a little bit so around River Street to the Austin area. And Route 3 is southbound side. Those are Route 128 to the Burlington area. Set to west to bound sideways are looking good. 84 westbound side, a little bit so Waterbury, Connecticut. And all the way down to Sudbury, Connecticut. Route 691 eastbound side. Those are Route 5 in Burlington, Connecticut. And 91 southbound northbound side, a little bit so around Hayville, Vermont. And Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine highways are all looking good. Peter, Channel News Time, 5:58. It is time now for a weather report. And a line of rain showers stretching the line from western portions of New Hampshire and the southern Vermont, stretching all the way down the western portions of Massachusetts and the northwestern portions of Connecticut and eastern New York State and down to the western Long Island Sound and rain showers east of New Jersey. And take a look at our forecast discussion shows. Period of rain showers will impact the region at the times today along with cool temperatures. Thursday will be a particular week with high pressure to control and the high temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s across many locations. Low pressure will likely pass far enough to keep the bulk of the rain across the Mid-Atlantic States Friday night and Saturday, but cannot rule out a bit of rain mainly towards the south coast below normal. Temperatures are expected this weekend, especially across eastern Massachusetts. Dry weather is expected early next week, along with the temperatures moderating and finishing mild days and cold nights. Summer light warmth may finally arrive for the second part of the next week. Surface low pressure system moving over the southern New England will make it wet Wednesday. Showers early this morning will continue to the early afternoon and eventually in from the west east during the mid to late afternoon hours and model sun suggests that they've there may be enough elevated instability to support for a few thunderstorms over the south coast and southeastern Massachusetts, but now not expecting any storms to be severe. Higher temperature top high, but low mid 50s this afternoon. Light southeasterly winds become lighter to the northwest by the end of the day. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. Showers with thunderstorms are possible after 3 p.m. Bunch of fog, over 57 degrees. Southeast at about 6 miles. Chesapeake is 8%. New rave about between 10 quarter days possible. 7 hours spots of thunderstorms. Tonight, check the showers and thunderstorm made before 8 p.m. Bunch of fog otherwise Costco coming. Punch Costco 47 degrees. North for about 3 to 6 miles. Chesapeake is 30%. New Prince for less than 7 days possible. 7 miles possible thunderstorms. For Thursday, most of the 6 and low 41 degrees. Winds to the north 6 to 8 miles for Friday. Mostly clouds coming 68, low 45 degrees. Calmly committed to the west band 6 miles in the afternoon. For Saturday, mostly clouds coming 55, low 41 degrees. Northeast at about 10 to 15 miles an hour for Sunday. Mostly sun's coming 57, low 39 degrees. Northeast at about 11 to 16 miles an hour for weekend highs. 28 miles an hour for Monday. Sun's coming 61, low 43 degrees. Northeast about 10 to 15 miles an hour highs. 25 miles an hour for Tuesday. Sun's coming 64 degrees. Northeast about 9 to 11 miles an hour highs. 23 miles an hour right now. Not dead overcast at 48 degrees. And that's me for the Peter Chill on the news. And on this Wednesday morning, May 4th, 2022, I'm Peter J. Reeves. Have a good morning, good day. Stay safe. Be proud of yourself. People have a good day and a good morning.